Now, beekeeping in Kenya's arid and semi-arid lands contributes 80% of the country's honey production. Despite this, only about 20% of Kenya's potential of annual honey production is currently achieved. Now, this is according to a 2019 report produced by Kipra after a survey. Now, to scale up beekeeping in Asal regions, Emily Lerakar, a climate change master's graduate and an expert in apiculture, has initiated a project in Suguta, Mombasa Road, Samburu County. The initiative empowers vulnerable women affected by conflict through beekeeping. Our reporter Levis Musumba has more on this.
It was once plagued by conflict and climate challenges.
Ng'ombe yangu 9 zilienda. Sasa wakati hiyo maisha ilikuwa ngumu.
Wakati hiyo tulikuwa tunalala. Ulikuwa unalala na viatu. Masikio yuko tu nje. Unasasukia, yani watu wamekuja wanatafuta mbuzi, wanatafuta ng'ombe. Sasa utafanyaje?
But now it thrives on hope. Samburu, an arid county in northern Kenya that covers 21,000 square kilometers.
We have seen beekeeping or apiculture emerging as an alternative livelihood. One, to address the gaps that communities are facing in terms of earning income and generating a livelihood. And two, coming in as an empowerment mechanism for communities that have, for lack of a better word, could be referred as pastoral destitutes, who have lost their livestock as a result of conflict or as a result of drought.
Through beekeeping, led by resilient individuals like Emily Lekarkar and Wilson Lemeramid, communities are turning adversities into opportunities.
I was also looking at business that is not involving. Just need a small capital and that is it. The other thing, I was also looking for a venture, a nature-based venture that will respond to the climate adaptation and mitigation, and including conservation.
With the trained and 500 beehives provided through the World Food Program, 600 farmers across Mararal, Suguta Marmar and Losuk wards have embraced beekeeping, boosting local honey production.
We worked with the county government to identify what is the specific alternative that these communities need. And when apiculture came up as the main activity, that is an area that we're investing in up to June 2027 to see whether we can increase the production capacity by 30%.
This initiative not only addresses food insecurity, but also empowers women like Neserian Leonoko to enhance crop yields. The scale-up in biodiversity that is crucial for ecosystem stability amid climate change makes it a better alternative.
I am championing for the transition from a pastoralist community to a community that is able to accept and pick up crop production. I also urge my community to venture into crop production, as it will help to solve the problem of food insecurity and malnutrition cases in our county.
Some regions have an abundance of flora crucial for beef feeding. According to the Kenya Institute for Public Policy Research and Analysis, KIPRA, only about 20% of Kenya's annual honey production potential, approximately 25,000 metric tons, is currently achieved, leaving the full potential of 100,000 metric tons unrealized. Despite this, Kenya remains the third largest producer of honey in Africa, following Ethiopia and Tanzania.
And our engagement with Emily currently is to look at her being a big aggregator. Currently, she supplies Windsor Hotel with honey. And that means as the demand for honey is growing, as the high-end offtake market is growing for apiculture, her capacity to be able to absorb more of the honey from the community is increasing.
Collectively, women-led saving groups like the Sipati Village Saving and Loaning Association have pooled resources, amassing 21 million shillings to foster economic resilience.
In terms of community empowerment, yes, we have given back to the community. The money are in their pocket, and the response is some of them are disposing their livestock just to practice apiculture because they say this one the bandits will not come and take it.
Beyond economic benefits, beekeeping enhances biodiversity and crop yields, crucial for stabilizing ecosystem amid climate change.
Look at crop production. Crop production, you start by clearing of land. Carbon dioxide is produced. Use of fertilizer. Nitrous oxide is produced. Those are greenhouse gases. In terms of livestock, the waste from livestock produce methane gas. It's also a greenhouse gas. So all those contribute to climate change. But I wanted that nature-based enterprise of which it helps us to reduce or mitigate the production of greenhouse gases.
The Kenya National Bureau of Statistics 2021 Economic Survey report indicates the national poverty rate now stands at 38.6%, with ASAL counties recording higher numbers exacerbated by the effects of climate change. This project promises a brighter future for Samburu through sustainable beekeeping practices that uplift communities and safeguard the environment. For KTN News, I'm Levis Msumba.
All right, we are going to take a short break. Don't go too far.